Welcome back to the Green Mac TV channel. Welcome to Kazi Recycling, one of Chicago's key players in the scrap metal recycling industry. In this behind-the-scenes look, we follow the full journey of discarded metal as it's transformed from urban waste into valuable raw material. The process begins at the receiving yard, where truckloads of mixed metal scrap arrive from businesses, demolition sites, and residential drop-offs. Workers use large excavators, with powerful grapples to unload and sort materials by type, separating ferrous metals like steel and iron from non-ferrous metals like copper, aluminum, and brass. Once sorted, the metals move through a series of processing stages. Heavy-duty magnets pull out iron-based materials, while eddy current separators help isolate non-ferrous components. Clean, categorized scrap is then fed into massive industrial shredders that tear through the metal with ease, reducing bulky items into small, manageable fragments. These fragments are further cleaned and compacted into uniform bales, making them easier to transport and melt down efficiently at foundries or steel mills. Each bale represents recovered value, metal that might have ended up in a landfill but now has a second life. Kazi's operations emphasize both environmental responsibility and economic efficiency. By keeping scrap metal in circulation, they help reduce the demand for mining, lower carbon emissions, and support a more sustainable manufacturing ecosystem. Recycling isn't just about waste reduction, it's about closing the loop on resources we can't afford to lose. Facilities like this show how industrial-scale solutions can turn yesterday's trash into tomorrow's infrastructure. At this junkyard, a powerful electric magnet swings into action, lifting heavy piles of scrap metal with ease. Controlled from a crane, the magnet locks onto steel parts and transfers them into a waiting truck in just seconds. This simple yet fascinating technology is key to fast and efficient sorting in recycling yards. Strong, safe, and surprisingly satisfying to watch, it's magnet power doing real work for a cleaner world. The HPD 06-5/1 scrap metal grab is designed for fast, efficient handling of bulky scrap metal. Its hydraulic claws open wide to grip heavy loads, including twisted steel beams, pipes, and sheet metal, then lift and relocate them effortlessly. The grab's rotating head provides excellent maneuverability, making it ideal for tight spaces in scrapyards or recycling facilities. Built with reinforced steel and high-torque cylinders, the HPD 06-5/1 is tough enough for continuous operation in harsh conditions. It's not just about lifting. It's about controlling the flow of scrap material with accuracy and speed. At Northern Metal Recycling in Shildon, scrap metal is transformed from discarded waste into valuable raw material. This facility handles a wide range of ferrous and non-ferrous metals, from old appliances to structural steel. In this scene, powerful excavators equipped with magnetic grabs and hydraulic claws sort and feed materials into the processing line. Each load is inspected and categorized, ensuring clean streams for downstream recycling. The metal is then shredded and compacted, breaking it down into smaller, manageable pieces. These fragments are easier to transport and melt, minimizing energy use and emissions at the foundry stage. Advanced systems like these are designed for both efficiency and safety, allowing operators to process large volumes without disruption. By closing the loop, Northern Metal helps reduce mining demand and diverts tons of metal from landfills every day. This is modern metal recycling at work, fast, precise, and essential for building a circular economy where nothing valuable goes to waste. In Brisbane, metal scrap recycling is more than just waste management. It's a critical part of building a cleaner, more resource-efficient future. This facility offers a full-service approach, from scrap bin delivery to collection and processing, making it easy for homes, businesses, and construction sites to recycle responsibly. It all starts with convenient bin drop-offs. Customers can request different bin sizes based on their scrap volume. Once filled, the bins are picked up and brought to the recycling yard, where the real process begins. Powerful cranes equipped with magnetic claws and grabbers unload the contents onto sorting lines. Ferrous and non-ferrous metals are separated using industrial-grade magnets and manual sorting. Materials like copper, brass, stainless steel, and aluminum are all recovered individually for maximum reuse value. Throughout the process, strict safety and environmental standards are followed. Dust control, spill prevention, and proper handling procedures ensure the work is clean, safe, and sustainable. By offering both convenience and efficiency, this scrap metal service helps Brisbane residents turn clutter into cash, while contributing to a more circular economy where no resource goes to waste. Next, the sorted metals are compacted and baled. These dense bales take up less space, are easier to transport, and go directly to smelters or manufacturers for reintegration into the production cycle. This efficient loop keeps valuable metals in circulation and reduces the need for virgin mining. In the world of metal recycling, two powerful machines dominate the crushing stage: the metal shredder and the hammer mill crusher. While they serve similar purposes, their design and operation set them apart in both function and efficiency. Metal shredders use large, slow-rotating shafts equipped with cutting blades to tear metal apart. This process is controlled and precise, ideal for bulky scrap like car bodies, appliances, and steel beams. Shredders reduce size without generating excess heat or dust, making them perfect for primary breakdown. Hammer mill crushers, on the other hand, operate at high speed. A spinning rotor fitted with heavy hammers strikes the material repeatedly until it's crushed into small fragments. This method works best on lighter materials like aluminum, copper wire, or tin, where fast impact breaks the metal down quickly and cleanly. Both machines play critical roles in preparing metal for further processing, but choosing the right one depends on the type and toughness of the material. Together, they form a powerful duo in modern recycling plants, turning scrap into consistent, high-quality feedstock ready for melting and reuse. Welcome to one of the busiest and most advanced scrap metal recycling facilities in full operation. This industrial center processes thousands of tons of ferrous and non-ferrous metals daily, transforming everything from rusted car parts and household appliances to structural beams and factory waste into valuable resources ready for reuse. The day begins with a steady stream of trucks arriving, each carrying loads of mixed scrap. Some are filled with construction debris, while others haul in discarded engines, pipes, or aluminum sheets. At the entry point, trained inspectors quickly verify the materials, ensuring safety and sorting compliance before unloading begins. Massive excavators fitted with magnetic claws and hydraulic grapples take center stage. These machines efficiently unload each truck, lifting heavy items with minimal effort and organizing materials into designated zones. Everything is separated by type: ferrous metals like iron and steel in one area, non-ferrous like copper, brass, and aluminum in another. Once sorted, materials head toward the first stage of processing. For large, dense items like car frames or industrial machinery, a powerful shear cuts the metal into manageable pieces. Sparks fly as reinforced steel beams are sliced with surgical precision, a critical step before shredding begins. The shredding area is a spectacle of raw power. Here, massive hammer mills and rotary shredders reduce the metal down into smaller, uniform chunks. These machines spin at high speeds, using hardened steel hammers or teeth to pulverize everything from washing machines to engine blocks. It's loud, intense, and remarkably efficient. As the shredded metal moves along conveyor belts, it enters the separation phase. A network of magnets pulls out iron and steel, while eddy current separators isolate aluminum and other non-magnetic metals. Vibrating screens help further classify material by size and density, ensuring each type is clean and uncontaminated. One of the most impressive features of this facility is how nothing is wasted. Dust extraction systems capture airborne particles. Oil and fluid residues are safely collected and disposed of. Even small wire fragments are recovered using fine particle separation systems. It's all about maximizing value and minimizing environmental impact. The cleaned and sorted metals are then compacted into bales. These dense, square bundles are tightly bound and ready for transportation to smelters and manufacturers. Whether destined to become new construction beams, automotive parts, or beverage cans, these bales are the foundation of modern recycling loops. Beyond the main production line, there are specialized zones for high-value metals. Copper wires are stripped and separated from insulation. Brass parts are carefully cleaned and weighed. Stainless steel is distinguished from chrome alloys through hand sorting and spectral analysis. Every detail matters, because purity equals higher market value. Staff here play a critical role. Operators monitor control panels, ensuring machines run at peak performance. Maintenance crews handle wear and tear on high-friction parts. And safety officers oversee every operation, enforcing strict standards to protect both workers and equipment. Technology is deeply integrated throughout the plant. Real-time sensors track material flow, while software systems optimize conveyor speeds and machine loads. Cameras provide 360-degree visibility for operators, and automated alarms flag irregularities instantly. It's recycling, upgraded with smart systems and precise engineering. And despite the heavy-duty nature of the work, sustainability remains at the core of the operation. Recycling just 1 ton of steel saves 1,400 kilograms of iron ore, 770 kilograms of coal, and 120 kilograms of limestone. Facilities like this don't just reduce landfill, they reduce emissions, protect ecosystems, and make resource use more responsible. Even the logistics are streamlined. GPS-coordinated trucks deliver and pick up bales on tight schedules. Digital inventory systems match supply with demand. Data from every stage, from intake to final output, is logged and analyzed to improve efficiency and reduce downtime. What you're seeing is more than just machines breaking down scrap. It's a closed-loop system designed to create value from waste, jobs from junk, and sustainability from steel. It's what happens when innovation, engineering, and environmental responsibility come together. This facility represents the future of metal recovery, not only because of its scale, but because of its mindset. It's fast, intelligent, and green. A place where rusted leftovers from yesterday become the raw material of tomorrow. From heavy loaders to precise sorting lines, every machine plays its part. And behind every operation is a team of professionals who understand that this work matters, that it has impact, that recycling isn't just a side task, it's infrastructure, it's economy, it's the planet's safety net. So next time you toss an old appliance or watch a car get scrapped, remember, there's a whole world working to bring that metal back to life. At the heart of modern scrapyards, the car baler stands as a powerful machine built for one task, compressing bulky end-of-life vehicles and metal scrap into compact, high-density bales. In this footage, the baler's hydraulic arms take control, folding crushed car bodies and scrap steel with precision and force. Once the materials are loaded into the chamber, massive steel plates begin the compression process. Sidewalls close in. Then a top press descends, applying immense pressure to reduce the volume by up to 80%. This transformation isn't just about space saving, it's about logistics. Compact bales are easier to transport, stack, and feed into furnaces at steel mills. They also ensure consistent material density, which improves melting efficiency and reduces energy consumption. The machine operates with an automated cycle, allowing workers to process multiple loads with minimal interruption. Safety guards, remote control functions, and reinforced frames keep both the operator and equipment protected. With every crushed vehicle, the baler turns clutter into valuable raw material. It's a vital link in the recycling chain, taking chaos and shaping it into order, helping turn yesterday's junk into tomorrow's infrastructure. Every recycled sheet of paper begins its second life at a facility like this. Collected waste paper is first sorted by type and quality, separating office paper, newspapers, and cardboard into distinct streams. Next, the paper is shredded and mixed with water to form a pulp. This slurry goes through screens and filters to remove staples, plastics, and ink residues, leaving behind clean fiber. The pulp is then spread onto large conveyor belts, pressed to remove excess water, and dried into wide sheets. These sheets are rolled and cut to size, ready to become newspapers, packaging, or even more office paper. This closed-loop process saves trees, conserves energy, and reduces landfill waste, proving that even a used sheet of paper can be part of a sustainable future.